Hey DC kids, what's up? Pastor Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Songs and Stories with Tony and Lori, or SOS as we call it for short. Today we have the opportunity to do a lot of really fun things. We're gonna sing together, and there's all kinds of actions and some friends that you'll see there. We'll share some stories today, and we'll also have the chance to learn some really cool things and to play some games. So, lots of really fun things for you to do. We hope you enjoy this time and you learn something and you grow. You ready to do this? Let's go. This song is called This Little Light, and it's super cool. A few little actions for you to follow. Sing it along with us. When we're shining together, this little light of mine, gonna let it shine in the darkest night, be the brightest light, no covering up, no shutting it down, no blowing it out, gonna let it shine brighter, the little light of mine, gonna let it shine, shining brighter than the sun. When we're shining together, this little light of mine, gonna let it shine in the darkest night, be the brightest light, no covering up, no shutting it down, no blowing it out, it's gonna let it shine all around, gonna let it shine, so raise one hand high, keep it shining forever. Whoa, it's brightest when we're shining together. This little light of mine, gonna let it shine in the darkest night, in the brightest light, no covering up, no shutting it down, no blowing it out, gonna let it shine brighter. The little light of mine. Hey kids, awesome. We're here and we're gonna sing a song called If You're Happy and You Know It. There's all kinds of actions along with this one. We've got Holland here, say hi.
Hi.
And we've got Connor here.
Hi kids, how are you doing?
Woohoo! Connor's gonna teach us a few little drum beats so you can go get a little pot around from your house and follow along with us. So Connor.
All right, so for this, guys, we're gonna have lots of fun. All we have to do is count to 2. So if you can count to 2, we can do this. So we're gonna count along as we go, and then we're gonna start banging on our pots. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
That's good.
1, 2.
Awesome. So this first verse,
1, 2.
we're actually gonna use our hands, and it says to clap your hands. Ready? Let's try that.
2, 1, 2.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Nice, good job. The next one is stomp your feet, okay? one, we get to shout hooray.
Uh-oh.
Okay? Let's try it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray.
Hooray!
If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! Oh, that was a good one. Okay, this one is specifically, if you're happy and you know it, bang your drum. Okay? Let's try it. If you're happy and you know it, bang your drum. If you're happy and you know it, bang your drum. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, bang your drum. Woo! Good. That's awesome. This one, we have to have a big smile on our face as we drum.
Like this?
That's right. Yeah. Here we go. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, give a smile. Woo!
Good job.
Good job, guys. That was awesome.
Wow, that was some really great drumming. Did you have fun? I want to thank Connor for coming and teaching us how to do some drums, and Holland for participating. How much fun that is. And just think, now that you've learned some drum beats, you can practice it anytime. But the interesting part is we use a pot as a drum. But today's story, they actually use, instead of the pot being a drum, they use the pot for what it's supposed to be used for, which is cooking. And in today's story, there is a very special stone. And this traveler comes and he has a very special stone and he puts it in the pot and he actually makes soup, delicious soup out of this stone. So let's get ready to listen to our story and find out how in the world this person made soup out of a stone.
There was once a comfortable little village nestled in the mountains. The people who lived there had more than enough to keep themselves content. One day, 2 travelers came along. Their coats were tattered, their hats were torn, their dusty shoes had holes in their soles. Hungry and tired, one traveler said to the other, "Surely someone here can spare a bit of food?" They knocked boldly on a door. It creaked open, and a woman asked, "What do you want?" "Please," said one of the travelers, "we are hungry. Do you care? Will you share? Do you have any food?" The woman squinted her eyes and tartly replied, "No." She quickly slammed the door shut. The travelers walked a little farther down the road and knocked on another door. A young boy answered. His chocolate-brown eyes were sweet. "Good day," he said shyly. "What do you want?" "Please," said one of the travelers, "we are hungry. Do you care? Will you share? Do you have any food?" The boy replied, "There's no food here," and closed the door. The travelers wandered wearily through the village, knocking on every door, but everywhere they heard, "I don't care. I won't share. There's no food." They sat to rest beside a well. One traveler sighed and clutched his empty belly. He said, "If there is really no food in this elegant little village, then the people who live here are in greater need than we are. We should make them our magical soup." The 2 travelers climbed up on the edge of the well and shouted, "We are master cooks. If anyone in this town has a big black pot, we will make the most delicious soup anyone ever tasted." A door slowly opened. A round man emerged, carrying a gigantic black pot. "I love to eat," he said. "Here's a pot. Let me see what 2 master cooks can do with it." "Watch and see," said one traveler with glee. The travelers filled the pot with cold water and built a fire. Soon the flames licked the sides of the pot, and billows of steam rose into the air. Curious people began to gather. "What is happening?" the townspeople asked. "We are making an unusual soup," said one of the travelers. "It requires a special magical ingredient. I am certain we will find it in this town." All the eyes in the crowd watched as one of the travelers reached down and picked up an ordinary stone. He tossed it into the pot with a splash. "We're making stone soup," he said. "It will be nutritious, delicious, incredible, and edible, but it would taste better." He paused and sighed. "If we only had a carrot." "Where would we find a carrot in this town?" the other traveler asked. "We knocked on every door, and everywhere we heard, 'I don't care, I won't share, there is no food.'" "Then perhaps we cannot make the delicious soup after all," they both announced with a sad shrug of their shoulders, and began to turn away. A child timidly raised her hand and said, "Wait! I might have a small carrot." "Excellent!" shouted the travelers. "Bring what you've got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup. This magical soup would taste even better if we had a potato," they added. A deep voice in the back of the crowd called out, "I have a potato." "Wonderful!" shouted the travelers. "Bring what you've got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup. It would taste better still," they said, "if we had just a few more ingredients." "Perhaps," said one villager, "I could bring a green bean." "Well," said another, "if you are going to bring a green bean, I will bring a kernel of corn." "I shall not be outdone," cried another. "I will bring an egg noodle." One by one, voices announced, "I will bring a slice of celery. I will bring a pinch of pepper. I can bring a sprig of parsley. I might have a tiny turnip." "Well, why are you waiting?" cried the travelers. "Bring what you've got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup." Everyone in the town ran home to bring one small thing to put in the pot. Food flew through the air and landed with splashes in the growing soup. Soon the huge pot was full and simmering. A wonderful smell drifted through the air. The smell was so tempting, people brought out bowls, spoons, chairs, and tables. They placed hearty loaves of bread, chunks of cheese, and bowls of fruit on the tablecloths. Everyone came to taste the soup and marveled at its flavor. "It's amazing," said one woman. "These 2 travelers made such a delicious soup out of a stone." "Out of a stone," said the travelers with a grin. "And a magical ingredient, sharing." As the travelers left the town, they said, "If anyone ever wants to make this soup again, just remember the recipe. Bring what you've got. Put it in the pot. Every bit counts, from the largest to the least. Together we can celebrate a stone soup feast."